So anyway, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. And Taylor and Bailey, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. I'm really excited that this year we can bring bowling under the fold of varsity athletics. So it's something that has been talked about for a long time. And it deserves to be under varsity athletics. It's been a sport as long as I've ever known sports to be sports, right? I remember growing up and watching sports on Saturday with ABC Worldwide Sports. You guys don't even understand that, but at one time there was no ESPN, and there was not all these 24-hour sports channels like we have now. So it was Saturday morning, and you coaches probably remember that. And bowling was always part of it. So I see no reason why bowling would not be a part of our athletic department. So I'm really fired up that you're now a part of Muskingum University Varsity Athletics. It's where you deserve to be, and it's where you should be. So that's awesome to start with. But I want to congratulate both of our seniors on completing the journey as a student athlete. Being a student athlete is not easy. It's a tough journey. It's full of ups and downs. I was a student athlete, and there's times when you go, why am I doing this? And there's other times you go, this is the greatest thing ever. And you have to be able to manage that roller coaster of emotions as a student athlete and have the ability to persist, right? And have a little grit to you and have a little determination and keep fighting through those ups and downs and willing to work at it and willing to work hard at it. And that's what you've done. And the nice thing for both of you, I think, when you walk away, the one thing that you can tell people is you completed the journey. So very few people have an opportunity to compete in college athletics. I mean, it's a small percentage of people. And it's even smaller, those who actually complete it. And so I think there's a lot of pride that you walk away from when you say, not only was I a college athlete, because I hear stories all the time like, well, I played for a year. Or I played for 2 years and then I quit. I don't know, doesn't sound like a great story to tell. But your story is one that I did it and I finished it. And I completed it. I completed the journey. And so there's going to be lessons that you learned along the way here that will transcend time. There's lessons and skills that you've learned of being part of a team that you're going to lean on someday, both in your professional life and in your personal life. And I think you guys thrived and did as well as anybody could have done, given the circumstances that we were operating under this year. But you still found a way to have success and to compete and have a good experience. And so today what we do, typically we do this at a big banquet. It's a huge banquet, actually. So we bring in our Hall of Fame class. We have all of our senior student athletes. It's about 150, 200 people. And we do exactly what we're doing right here. But the venue is not so important. What's important is that we take this opportunity to recognize you and thank you. And thank you for what you've done for us and for Muskingum University. So I also want to let you know, too, when you leave Muskingum, we hope that you stay engaged with us. Don't feel like just because you're graduating, I know you're still going to come back, but just because you're graduating, and when you walk away next year and you complete those minors, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't stay engaged with the institution. You're always part of the long and gentle line. And we always want you to stay engaged and feel like you're welcome to come back to Muskingum. Okay? But again, thank you and wish you nothing but the best of luck in your future as you go forward.
All right, Coach Smith and Coach Jones and the bowling team, we'd like to thank President Hassler and Mr. Brocklebank for the opportunity to be part of the varsity program and becoming full varsity next year. We've got two seniors with us here today. They are coming back for taking advantage of their 5th year of eligibility due to the COVID this year. But we're going to recognize them this year just in case if you happen to decide to graduate early. So first I want to bring up Taylor Angersano. Come on up, Taylor. From Averill Park, New York. And she's a criminal justice, political science major, along with a history minor. She's going to pick that up here in her 5th year coming up. She's the recipient of our, she doesn't know this yet, our leadership award for this year on the bowling team. She really stood out this year and took on that role, and we really do appreciate it. And when she gets done with school, she'd like to be a probation officer. And we are fortunate to have her for 4 years and have her around. And both of these girls, I'll bring Bailey up right now, during their 4 years, they have qualified for the club national championships all 4 years. USBC sectionals 3 out of the 4 years. Last year was OBC regular season champions and also during the championship tournament runners-up. Bailey joins us. She's from Columbus, Ohio, and her major is health administration. She's going to pick up a minor in history. She's our cheerleader. The loudest MU hoorah on a strike would be Bailey. And she came, I've known her since she's in high school because I coached against her, against Columbus Briggs while I was coaching at Zanesville High School. And I knew of her talent, and I wanted to get her here at Muskingum. She wants to work in the business office of a hospital after she graduates. So I'd like to thank them both now. And Coach Jones and I appreciate them being here and appreciate them wanting to come back next year for their 5th year. Thank you very much.